Welcome to Kirby and Kirby, and today we will be doing another 10-minute video. So, not a lot of you liked it, only about like 2 of you liked it. Yeah, not a lot of people like my videos. So, I will basically shorten the likes to make a Roblox video. So now all you need is 10, because I rarely even get like 5. And if I still don't get 10, I'll give you 5. So yeah, let's get started. 10 minutes of 1,000 plus animal facts. Ready, set, go. In and over the sea. One prehistoric reptile had the bendiest neck ever. The sea reptile Elasmosaurus had a neck over 16 feet long, the same as 3 people lying head to toe. Yes, I have a cold. Its neck was so bendy that Elasmosaurus could twist it around in a circle as it looked for fish and other creatures to eat. The first big flying animals were not birds, but pterosaurs. They lived at the same time as the dinosaurs and died out the same time too, about 65 million years ago. Pteranodon was one of the later pterosaurs and lived about 70 million years ago. It swooped over the sea to scoop up fish. The largest flying animal of all time was as big as a plane. With wings measuring up to 46 feet from tip to tip, the pterosaur Quetzalcoatlus was twice as big as any flying bird. It may have lived like a vulture, soaring high in the sky and then landing to peck at a dead body of a dinosaur. Some fossils of sea creatures are found thousands of miles from the sea. Around 100 to 70 million years ago, much of what is now North America was flooded. The shallow waters teemed with all kinds of fish, reptiles, and other creatures. Today, their fossils are found on dry land. After the dinosaurs, a disaster about 65 million years ago killed off the dinosaurs and many other creatures. The main new groups of animals was the mammals. Most were small, like rats and mice. Lepticidium lived 50 to 40 million years ago. It may be related to moles and shrews. Whales began life on dry land and gradually returned to the sea. Picaccetus lived about 50 million years ago and was nearly 7 feet long. It probably spent a lot of time on land as well as in water. Often the name of a prehistoric animal can be misleading, like Paleotherium, which simply means ancient animal. However, this name was given over 200 years ago in 1804 because scientists of the time did not know as much as modern scientists. Later studies show that Paleotherium was one of the first animals in the group of hoofed mammals that included horses. Around 40 million years ago, the largest animal walking the earth was Uintatherium. This plant eater was over 10 feet long and nearly 7 feet tall at the shoulder, about the same size as a cow. Its fossils were found near the Uinta River in Colorado. Uintatherium is thought to be a cousin of horses and elephants. An animal's looks can be misleading. Patriofelis means father of the cats. It lived 45 million years ago and was named because scientists thought it looked like an early cat. Later, they realized it was really a member of an extinct group of hunting animals called creodonts. That's cool. As the world cooled down, before the world started to cool 30 million years ago, palm trees grew almost everywhere, but they became rare. These trees had thrived in warm, wet conditions, But as the earth cooled down, other plants took over, such as magnolias, pines, oaks, and birch. These changes meant that animals changed too. Pyrethrum means fire beast, but not because this plant eater could walk through fire. Its fossils were found in layers of ash from an ancient volcano in Argentina, South America. The volcano probably erupted, and its fumes and ash suffocated and burned all the animals nearby. Pyrethrum was about as big as a cow and looked like a combination of a pig and a short-tusked elephant. Many prehistoric animals have exciting names. Brontotherium, meaning thunder beast. Where the fossils of Brontotherium were found in North America, local people thought they were bones of the gods. They thought that these gods rode chariots across the sky and started thunderstorms, which led to the animal's name. Andrewsarchus was a real big head. At 3 feet long, it had the biggest head of any hunting mammal on land, and its strong jaws were filled with sharp, pointed teeth. Its whole body was bigger than a tiger of today. Andrewsarchus probably lived like a hyena, crunching up bones and gristle from dead animals. Yet it belonged to a mammal group that was mostly plant eaters. It lived 30 million years ago in what is now the deserts of Mongolia, Asia. Some animals had horns as tall as people. Arsinotherium's 2 massive horns looked like powerful weapons, but they were light, fragile, and made of very thin bone. This plant eater lived in northern Africa about 35 million years ago. It was almost as big as an elephant and may have been an ancient cousin of the elephant group. What fossils tell us? Fossils are the remains of animals or plants that have been preserved in rock. Usually only the hard parts of animal, such as teeth or bones, are preserved in this way. Trilobites had a tough outer skeleton, so usually only this part of their body is found as a fossil. Scientists use the fossil to try to create a picture of how the soft parts, such as muscles and organs, may have looked. Some fossils are known as trace fossils. These are not fossilized parts of an animal's body, such as bones, but preserved marks left behind by the animal, such as footprints or droppings. By studying the fossilized footprints of extinct animals, scientists can discover how it walked, how fast it could move, and whether it lived alone or in groups. On rare occasions, the softer parts of an animal may be preserved as well as the hard parts. Insects may become trapped in sticky sap oozing from pine trees. This sap may then become fossilized as amber, with the insect caught inside. Scientists have found hundreds of insects, spiders, and other small creatures perfectly preserved in this way. One of the most important and valuable fossils ever found was of Archaeopteryx in Germany in 1860. The fossil is about 150 million years old and shows a creature that looked part dinosaur and part bird. It had the feathers and wings of a bird, but the teeth and bony tail of a dinosaur. This shows that birds probably evolved from a type of dinosaur. The importance of some fossils can be misunderstood. Acanthostega was one of the very earliest amphibian fossils ever found. However, the man who found the fossil was not an expert on amphibians. When his expedition returned from Greenland, the fossil was put in a drawer at a museum. It was not until over 30 years later that an expert on amphibians happened to see the fossil and realized how important it was. What is that? Why is there sticky stuff on there? Just gotta get this off. Also, make sure to like and subscribe to my channel, Kirby and Kirby. See you in the next video. Make sure you leave 10 likes on this, or else I'm not going to do a Roblox video. Bye!